you want to, put yourself in the customer's perspective and not make assumptions. And you're doing these different experiments using A/B testing. You're testing one variable versus another, and through this iterative process where you're testing little pieces at a time in order to figure out the bigger result in the end game. So you're tracking leads, sales, and that type of thing. But also, on the search side, how people are testing different ads and then driving that traffic back to your site. What would you say to the average person who's spending a lot of money on advertising, and how can they drive up a higher ROI and produce more revenue from the amount of money that they're spending?
Well, let's use the simplest form of advertising in our industry is a Google pay-per-click campaign. And let's say you're doing advertising for our business, and we want to target prospective clients. So people are searching things like internet marketing agency, internet marketing consultant, internet marketing pay-per-click management, internet marketing optimization, landing page optimization. And you would build a campaign with all those different keyword phrases. And that's the first place you do your testing. You test different keyword phrases, and you see how many clicks do I get when I run my ads against those different keyword phrases. Absolutely. But that's just step one. Step two is you test different ads. So you should have 2 or 3 different ads minimum in your campaign. And ideally, you would create a grouping of keywords that are very similar to a grouping of ads. So, we wouldn't do all of those things I talked about in one portion of the campaign. We'd, have one portion all about pay-per-click management, one portion about social media management, and one portion of the campaign about landing page optimization and testing. And the keyword phrases would all be similar. And then the ads, 2 or 3 ads, would be similar. They'd say, if you were talking about pay-per-click, you'd say, we're a pay-per-click internet agency. We're your best choice for pay-per-click advertising. Right. Pay-per-click management, see our case studies. And those are 3 different ads you'd test. So the first step is the keywords, the second step is the ads, and then of course we get into the landing pages. And so you could have your A/B test on 2 different landing pages, and I just threw out an idea there. The first one could say, lots of experience and a couple testimonials from clients, and the second one could have some kind of offer or guarantee or promise. Right. And you'd test those 2 variables as your first A/B test. And we typically say A/B because it's simple. Right. When you get into A, B, C, D, E, sometimes you're not even driving enough traffic to get statistically significant results on so many options. So sometimes we just use the KISS method. Keep it simple, Smiley. Right. And just test A, B, so it's really, really simple. So you're testing keywords, you're testing ads, and you're testing landing pages as variables. Right. And that's a lot of variables.
Yeah. So someone is looking for an agency, they have this problem that they want to solve, and now you're creating relevance in your advertising, and then when they arrive at your landing page, you're creating a solution for what they were originally solving for.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so landing pages, after someone has clicked on something and they've arrived at your landing page, there's so many different ways to do landing pages, forms, capturing, to capture leads or e-commerce for sales, or just getting people really to call. Is there a consistency that you've seen for the best practices of developing landing pages and designing and that type of thing?
Well, one of the places to start is you always have to have, in my opinion, some type of call to action, some type of engagement device. I use the term UVP, I think we have it here, a unique value proposition, where you're offering something free or low cost or interactive, and it doesn't have to be your standard download. At eDiets, we had this great free diet profile. And essentially that was just something that we made up, that we tested all kinds of different deliveries. So Absolutely. A diet profile could be charts, it could be your BMI, it could be recommended meal plans. What we delivered in the back end didn't really matter, but our proposition to the consumer was, we're going to give you something free that has a perceived value.
Right.
So again, that UVP or unique value proposition could be something with perceived value. It could be something very tangible, like a discount or a coupon.
Right.
It could be an ebook, a white paper, Or it could be some sort of interactive device, like a rating mortgage calculator. How much house can you afford?
The form element here,
yeah,
that type of thing.
Yeah, the way you built it here, it's a multi-step form that they'd answer some questions. And something important in this, I always believe, is if people tell you, okay, I want to lose 10 pounds and I want to lose it in 4 weeks because I've got a wedding, don't give them back, congratulations, you want to lose 10 pounds in 4 weeks because you've got a wedding. Right. Give them something more. So ask enough questions and provide enough in the algorithm that you're actually giving them something of value.
Right. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Marketing Optimization. This is one of the highlights from all of the video episodes that we have listed for you at the website marketingoptimization.tv.